The announcement of the global outbreak of COVID-19 had changed the world and impacted the citizens of Malaysia. So, let's watch the video that I have prepared for you guys. Due to the situation, the government has decided to come up with the alternative of online classes. Needless to say, life as usual seemed to have come to a halt. However, it is quite tough at times as many obstacles that we might counter during this pandemic, especially students. Here's another video that I will show to all of you.
Exams as well as a major vocational exam will be postponed until the first quarter of next year. Schools in Malaysia have been closed since the middle of last month because of a COVID-19 lockdown. The ministry says schools will only reopen when the situation is back to normal. Afifa Arifin has been following the developments. She joins us now with the latest.
It is impossible for students to have courage and effort in online classes. As the result, many students are against with the idea of online class. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Madam Mila and my beloved audience. To begin with, let me introduce myself. My name is PUTRI MAISARAH dengan FAUZI and I'm from class TPF 2A. So today, I want to highlight that we should avoid doing online teaching. Online teaching is a bad idea. Thus, my main points will be divided in 3 sections, which are problems with connection, lack of commitment, and more screen time. Some of you might think that online teaching is the best option, but let me persuade you. Did you guys remember that time during our SPM? Our batch 03 was so struggle and some might not have a high-speed internet like all of us. First and foremost, online teaching is a bad idea because problems with connections occurs. This can cause to miss an important information during online class. For example, students find themselves in difficult and stressful situations, fearful that their grades will suffer and impact their overall result. Next, losing interest would be a bad thing as it requires students to stay focused during class. As an example, when internet freeze during online teaching due to lagging Wi-Fi. This could be a reason for a students to feel frustrated and end up losing interest and motivation to study at the end. Lack of commitment during online teaching is real, let me assure you. Secondly, lack of commitment does happen among the students. This can lead to distraction to happen. One of the example is students able to open other tabs during online teaching. This could make them to not being disciplined and getting left behind. Other thing is poor time management towards tasks or assessment given by lecturer. For example, not being able to focus and stay on track, which makes their outcomes are not well organized. Some of you might think that you can keep up sitting in front of the screen, so let me convince you. Last but not least, more screen time is a poor idea to be in front of the screen. The main reason is because students might detach towards technology. For instance, they feel numb and exhausted as it requires students to face on screen more than usual time. This can affect their physical exhaustions of eyes and body. Furthermore, students could lack of rest due to sitting in front of the screen most of the time. As example, students could be dehydrated as online teaching need to use a lot of energy and mentally. This could make students tend to collapse during online teaching. To summarize, there are many reasons that online teaching is a bad idea, such as issues with connection, lack of dedication, and excessive screen time. I wish that this will make you change your mind and perspective of online teaching. Let's minimize the alternative of online teaching in the future. That's marked the end for my speech. Thank you.